Hello all, and welcome back to the Walrus Plays, this time some Brotato. Now I have just 2 characters left to play through in my current list of unlocked characters. I still have 1 left to unlock, which is my Danger 5 requirement. For now though, I'm going to try playing as the Cryptid, as I mentioned in my previous video. I'd like to give them a try. Now, they are a massive benefit with trees. So, obviously I don't want to kill trees, so I kind of want to focus on a more melee-orientated build, I think. But the Ghost Scepter is pretty handy. Ooh, I don't know. What might be a good one? Let's try. Well, I get an increased attack speed based on dodging. So actually the ghost weapons seem like a very sensible choice. Let's start with the ghost axe, because that's all about damage. So it's going to go murderize all the enemies we can physically see and try to not damage a single tree. Because annoyingly, the enemies don't actually drop anywhere near as many resources or materials. I need to rely on harvesting and actually getting them at the end from the trees being alive. Oh, I have a massively... I didn't notice the very low range. Ooh, that's interesting. Right, okay, so again, I don't want the lumberjack shirt, as interesting as I'm sure that would be. Let's go with a bag. Well, the materials is usually... You usually get crates from trees, but... yes, that's a... I'm not sure. Well, let's see how well this goes then. We've got a couple more bladey, stabby majiggies. And again, we're kind of hoping that we get ourselves more trees spawning, of course. So what I want is more stuff that improves tree appearance. So at least that turret's got quite a short range. So I don't think they're affected by my primary stats, but they are affected by secondaries. Oop, I didn't mean to kill that tree, but, well, it happened. But... hey, it was a single turret doing it. Not the end of the world. Right, we'll have some more regeneration. Let's do some scared sausage. Some of that. We'll take another ghost axe. We'll lock a turret in place, lock this ghost scepter, and go for the next wave. Because again, we're going for dodge based on their innate abilities. So multiple ghost weapons is probably the most potent way of doing so, as they do all end up stacking quite nice bonuses to dodge. But of course I do have to be careful because it reduces your armor. Now that's going to be the tricky bit. Now of course I'm killing trees off. I really wish I hadn't grabbed that turret. I'm going to make sure I don't buy another turret, because I think it's going to end badly for me if I do. I'm going to increase my dodge. We're going to have some melee damage. We'll unlock that. We'll grab another ghost axe. We'll increase damage by when we dodge, and we're going to combine a couple of these. I know it's not going to be as good on the dodge front, but it's still going to improve the abilities of the weapons, and that's kind of what we're after here. There we go. So let's just slice through the enemies there. Lovely stuff. So range is really my biggest hindrance. So when it comes to the ranged enemies... oh dear, I didn't mean to destroy that. I'm going to be in for a world of problems, I think. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. Like, maybe do I need a ranged weapon? I don't really want to have one. As dumb as it'll sound. Because again, I'm trying to keep the trees alive. Which is odd, because I'm used to not avoiding trees. But hey, it's another level up. We'll take that. We'll take some more harvesting, I think. Take the baby gecko. We'll take the ghost scepter. Reroll. More trees. Yes, please. We'll have another ghost flint. Ghost axe. Lock the ghost scepter. There we go. So it means that we can have a nice upgraded axe in a moment, which will be a tier 3 item. We've got quite a hefty dodge bonus from all of the ghost items we're currently wielding, which is good. So I'll just slice these enemies down. It's not too difficult. I've got the singular ranged weapon. Again, the range is very low because of the minus 100 range. But I'm sure if I was really feeling it, I could try and upgrade that. Oh dear, didn't mean to destroy that tree, but it happened. Oh well, it happens all the same. Can't really do much about it. Okay, so that's another 100. We'll go with some luck this time, I think. We'll take some HP regeneration, because lifesteal is not my jam, apparently. Reroll. Oh, a flamethrower would be nice, wouldn't it? Quite a low range, but again, it's minus 90 presently. Maybe? Very much maybe. I'm not sure. But we're going to combine those. So we've got ourselves a tier 3 ghost axe. And that's pretty good. I'll lock it in place for now. I'm not sure if it'll be worth it. Because I'm wondering if whether really I want to just stick with, well, the ghost weapons. Because the flamethrower is good and all. But I'd have to kind of start really going for a lot of heavy weapons and elemental weapons. I don't really have much in the way of elemental damage bonuses as yet. I've kind of all just about melee. So I think I'll not take it. I'll unlock it as soon as we get back into the shop. And kind of keep going. There we go. Got quite a nice little veritable forest going and growing there. I would like to get more of the more trees bonuses, please. I do want to try and not kill all the trees I'm doing, but it does keep happening. Annoyingly. Right, let's get some HP, because that would be sensible. What did I buy? Oh, I bought a cake. Didn't mean to buy a cake, but I did anyway. It's how it goes. Right, let's not buy the alien eyes. Let's go with the leather vest for armor and dodge. Go with the bag. Reroll. 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 Yeah, we'll take that. We'll go for some extra stacking luck, because that'd be nice. Well, we're still killing our way through most of the enemies so far, so that's nice at least. And the trouble is, most of these enemies right now, they're the squidgy ones. We don't have to worry about them. And I set fire to a tree. Oops. Well, I'm a really good cryptid. I hide in the forest and I accidentally destroy them. Whoopsie. Definitely not my jam or aim of the game there. So I think the turret's useful, but I think I jumped the gun because I'm very used to it being a particularly helpful item. Especially every other time I've played, I've really relied on the bonuses provided by engineering skills. Whereas this time, it's not so much for me. It's the dodge abilities are going to be the really good thing, because like riposte is quite potent. And again, if I take less range damage, what a shame. Okay, my dodge is 39, and I think it caps to 70 as the cryptid. So let's just quickly hover. Yeah, max is 70, so that's pretty good. So we're going to go with Shady Potion, Magic Mushroom thing. Now, let's go with the Weird Ghost and be very careful. Neither of those. We'll have more trees. We'll have a helmet. And let's go with that. Okay, well, definitely want the medal. The lower crit chance is a shame, but crit isn't as big of a thing as I've kind of... Oh dear, it's wave 8. This isn't good. It's good, but it's not as big as I thought, unless I was using a more specially crit build, such as one that uses the precise equipment. So using all the daggers and such, like they tend to do quite a lot of shiny extra damage. And I think if I was speccing towards that, I would be a lot more dangerous in some ways, because of course the speccing towards a critical hit build is quite dangerous in the actual output. But I don't think it works for me with what I'm currently doing, I don't think. Goodness, I'm killing all these trees off really fast. I don't mean to. It just keeps happening. Let's blend my way through these enemies here. Go away. Eat pointy sticks. And my nasty, sharp bits of bladey flint. Okay, so we've gained ourselves... I'll recycle that turret. We'll definitely take riposte, though. And let's reroll. Let's go for some attack speed. That'd be good. Go with a negative enemy speed. And... Ooh, none of those. Banner. Yes. So lifesteal I don't care about. Range and attack speed. Yeah, I'll have that. Black belt might be a good one as well. Let's go on to the next run. Okay, so my Cryptid now has a very fetching helmet, which is lovely, and still murderizing most things that we touch. Could use a few more weapon upgrades. We haven't got that really so much yet. But of course, gaining HP regeneration based on the number of trees is good. Gaining damage based on dodging, again, very good. So I need to keep putting points towards improved dodge through items or the level ups. Both acceptable manners to do so. Just got to be careful not to smash too many trees. I think that's the biggest difficulty for me right now. And again, it's a little bit tricksy, but I'm not too concerned. Again, I'm leveling up my melee attack, well, my melee damage using my melee weapons, and I'm also improving my health. I'm improving my attack speed and damage, so the ghost weapons are doing me quite well there. So we've gained ourselves quite a bit more there, so some more dodge, we'll have that. Have some more HP, and let's actually have a look and see what else we can do. Attack speed and range, so -1 armor, that's fine. So what are we looking at here? So we've gained ourselves like 21% attack speed, which is good. We've gained ourselves 18% from the ghost axe and 6 HP so far. Not awful. Yeah, I'll take lower range, that's fine. We'll take another... Ooh. Gain material when killing an enemy with a critical hit. My crit chance isn't very high, as in it's -1, which is 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%. Okay, so I need to start potentially speccing a little bit towards crit, and I just said that I wasn't really bothered about it. But a little bit wouldn't hurt. And I guess that's kind of a thing, isn't it? I should probably look at... Because critical hit chance is not something I've really focused upon and really done a run based around it, other than, I think, the crazy character. Because they get a bunch of bonuses for precise weapons, increasing the range massively on them. Maybe I'll give it a try, because I very much relied on ranged weapons a lot of runs that I've played through, and really kind of maybe glossed over how effective some of the melee weapons are. Maybe that should be my next challenge for myself, is do another fully melee based run by playing as the knight and try and do difficulty 5 with the knight. That will unlock the final character, and I'm kind of debating whether I play through as everybody first. I think that would be kind of nice to do. So we're going to take a bit more dodge. We'll re-roll. And again, I'm looking for dodge. Fine, I'll take crit chance. Fine. My speed is quite low, actually, looking at it. That's kind of alarming. I should probably try and take some more speed. Where am I going to get some speed from? -15. Oh, that is slow, isn't it? My dodge is almost at maximum, though. So another 4 points in dodge, and then we're pretty much golden. So that's good, at least. And then I don't need to worry about it. But the speed is concerning, because I know I can end up moving very, very slowly. And if I don't move fast enough, those armoured horribles there, they'll get me. I don't really want to be got by them, because they hit like a truck. But again, the dodge is good, because it's, the combination with dodge with riposte does give you quite an improved amount of damage, which is always fantastic. But the dodge being able to give me other benefits, I think there's a couple of other items that give you on dodge do X, Y, Z. So that could be something I should probably look into. Okay, so some more physical damage again. Well, so physical, just damage in general. It's another percentage up. We're getting more attack speed, getting more damage, getting more attack speed, getting a little bit more HP. It's the ghost weapons are doing their work for me. Okay, so we'll take some... We won't take lifesteal because we're not bothered by that. We'll take that. There we go. We've got a maximum of our dodge is at the highest it can go. Let's get some speed going. And the sniper gun's cool and all, but really, I'm not after ranged weapons. But I will take a ghost axe too. That would be nice. Let's take the lucky charm. I know it's a bit of a risk, but we'll give it a go. So our ripostes, 100% chance to do 75 damage whenever we dodge. So with the 73%, well, hard capped at 70, that's pretty dangerous. 15 luck and 18 harvesting. Yeah, let's grab the bowler hat, it'll do. Right, off we go for the next one. So yeah, it'll be interesting seeing... Because we can dodge ranged attacks as well, I'm curious to see if that also means that ranged enemies will just end up dying because I've dodged an attack just in the like general vicinity. I mean, that'll be quite funny if that is the case. That'll make life very easy. Because doing 75 damage a dodge is very tasty. I'd like to stack more, but I don't know whether that's 75 damage per riposte, or if that's, and because I've got 3 of them, whether that means I do 225 damage when I dodge an attack. That'd be dangerous. That'd be very good if that is the case. I mean, that'd be very funny. But we'll have a think. Anyway, we're going to blend our way through all of this nonsense that we've got going on here. I guess that's the other odd thing as well, because I'm kind of focusing on not killing the trees. That means I hug one particular area as well. Okay, melee damage. Well, we'll buff that up, so that'll be very good. Okay, we'll take another ghost axe. We'll take that. We'll re-roll. Ooh, we'll get rid of that ghost flint. We'll take the nice ghost flint. We'll take that, and off to wave 13. Be nice to get a tier 4 weapon though. I haven't got any of them yet. So I kind of need a couple more ghost axes. You know, all I need to do is... yes, there we go. That answers my exact question. I ran straight through the shot deliberately to find out whether the dodging of the shot means that ranged enemies are killed by it. And by the looks of things, that is indeed the case. So with a 70% chance of dodge, I guess if there's an enemy that I can't get to, I could just run into their projectiles. Of course, I've got to be very careful, especially if they're a high-powered enemy, like something that's got the red outline because they've been enhanced by the weird knobbly-bobbly blob enemies. Or if they're a boss, of course, because that would end very, very badly. But for now, I can safely say that if I dodge from a range attack, enemies die. Very painfully. There we go. So it's nice seeing the amount of damage that rolls around with that. Okay, so we'll take the alien worm. We'll get rid of the pencil. We'll take some attack speed. We'll take that. We'll take the little muscly dude. Moving on. Right. So I totally forgot I had 2 tier 3 ghost axes. There we go. I'll have a nice big one. Let's grab the other ghost axe and... let's take the plant for that. We'll take some charcoal and re-roll again. That's another... well, that looks like we're getting another tier 4... tier 4 ghost item. So I'll have a ghost dagger and ghost flint. The ghost flint, not the ghost dagger. Sorry, the ghost flint and the ghost axe. Now, the tricky thing I've currently got, though, is I've taken 2 items that reduce the healing capability of the fruit by 2. Now I start at 3 health, so that does mean that I only heal 1 whenever I eat fruit. I'm relying entirely upon regeneration at this point, which is a little bit risky. That's the other item I'm thinking of, adrenaline, because it gives you extra health when you dodge an attack. So, considering my dodge capability, that should be pretty good, hopefully. Again, I'm not deliberately murdering trees, it's just like getting close to them and just swinging wildly. It does happen. It's going to happen occasionally. I can't really do anything about it, and it's not the end of the world because I am getting items out of it, and I am getting 15 when I get one of those item loot boxes. So that's kind of nice. Let's take a helmet for some more armor. A chameleon. Increased dodge when standing still. No, because I don't like to stand still. Let's take some crit chance. So we're going to meld that together. We're going to take that, we're going to take that, and we're going to take that. Reroll again. Metal detector. Decreased damage, but increased... good. Yeah, we'll take that. None of those are good. Maybe. Maybe you. Let's just bolt straight into the spawning enemies and just absolutely give them a kicking. I'm going to absolutely delete every single one of you. Now, I know I don't have a particularly high engineering skill, but the medical turret is probably going to be my little friend right now. I've had a run where I've had 3 or 4 of them, and they have definitely kept me alive. Especially when I didn't really, not saying didn't deserve to live, it was more there was very little else that was healing me. And that's the other thing as well, as I didn't realise, is when you play as some of the other characters like the Golem, I was expecting that when you play through as them, that it does say that you can't heal in any other way. So I thought that meant that at the end of each wave, that was it. So if your health was 30 out of 60, you started the next wave at 30 out of 60. I was wrong. Way easier than I was expecting it to be. You start the next wave with full health again, so you'd have 60 again. And because considering there's so easy to go, ooh, hello, speed and dodge. I mean, my dodge is already capped out, but it does mean I could end up with anything that might reduce it. It isn't too bad. Let's re-roll. And again. Again. There we go. Take some more crit chance. So I'm going for a little bit of crit chance. Got 20% at the moment with all of my weapons. We'll combine those together. Let's not take the alien magic. We'll take, though, another ghost scepter. Reroll. Yeah, we want that. And yeah, we will take the cyber ball because the luck is pretty good right now. And yeah, let's lock all them in for wave 16. Okay, so we've got... I do need a little bit more... I need another ghost scepter. I want to try and get a tier 4 ghost scepter because that'll be really handy to have. And I'm going to get a little bit of health passively out of them. I'd like to kind of have 3 axes and 2 daggers and a ghost scepter. But I could deal with 2 of each. That's a perfectly acceptable outcome, I think. Now, those knobbly bobbly blob enemies are very annoying. The fact that they level up everything, I don't like them. Go away. I keep murdering all the trees. Such a bad cryptid. I don't want to destroy the forest. It's just to happen. Goodness gracious, I'm essentially like the Lorax, but even worse. I am the Lorax, I speak for the trees. And I also destroy them all with an axe made of flint and ethereal nonsense. My bad. Eco-terrorism gone horribly, horribly wrong. But, I'm a legendary potato. That's what it does. Okay, increased armor, HP. Yeah, let's take that. Let's have a quick look and see. Ooh, that's some big speed boost. Yeah, I'll have that. Take the rip and tear. Take that. Take that. Reroll. Next phase. So the more HP we're getting, so that's good. We're looking for more dodge here, so that's good. The speed, it feels so much better considering I had a negative speed profile previously. It's surprising how much of a difference it makes. But again, you can see the fruit is only restoring 1 HP for me, so it's quite dangerous. And with no capability of using lifesteal equipment at the moment, because I haven't really chundered a large quantity of items into lifesteal to try and bring it back up to like a vaguely normal level, I am entirely reliant on health regeneration. And, I mean, I get a fair bit of it because... as the cryptid, you gain 3 HP regeneration for every living current tree. So it's currently going at 38, which ain't bad. And it's just based on what can I gather from passive healing from trees at this point. Which it's working. It's just not predictable or reliable. I'm wondering if there are any other items I could get that could give me boosts to HP regeneration. I mean, Mammoth would be pretty good because that gives me quite a high boost to my damage in general. But let's take some more luck. Pocket. I didn't mean to buy that. That's the dumbest thing. I genuinely did not mean to buy that. I meant to skip past, but no. Of course I managed to buy it like an absolute nana. Oh, that's going to make my accidental tree kills worse, because of course it means that when I kill a tree, I put a turret down, which then means I can kill more trees. Oh no, I've got to try and kill even less trees now. Well, I feel stupid. It'd be nice if there was a factory that was not like a thing that does similar to the factory, but it dropped health turrets. That'd be dangerous, wouldn't it? Like every 2 trees you kill, you get a health healy turret. Maybe not call it a factory. Maybe call it, I don't know. What could do that? I'm trying to think of like a ridiculous, like a health factory type thing. biocontainment facility or something. I don't know. That'd be entertaining. But it'd be quite an interesting item. Maybe a little bit too powerful for just 2 trees killed. But then again, you don't really get that many trees unless you start stacking bonuses like I am with the Cryptid. Okay, so let's re-roll. We'll take crit is what I'm after. So let's take 3. Okay, so we don't want that basic ghost flint. I do want the improved tools, though. Generating potion. Yeah, alright. I'll take that. That'll do. That'll do. So that gives us a flat boost to health regen and of +3, and we get double HP regeneration when below 50% health. So we got 89 health as well. We're not exactly looking like a slouch when it comes to the overall HP, so I'm not too concerned in that regard. So, hey, it seems to be working out alright. Let's see. The fact that we also have a chance to do damage from the cyberball whenever we pick up loot is good, but we do generate less material from our kills. Because that is something to be aware of as the Cryptid. Although actually it's kind of a common trait for a lot of the character classes that you don't actually gain as much material from enemy drops. I think there is one that has more, but it's not that common. It is a common negative trait, I should say. There we go, so just quickly blend my way through this nonsense mess. There we go, so it looks like we're going to get another turret now. Oh no, it did manage to not kill it. The trees apparently do have a little bit more health than I was expecting, and thank goodness for that. Because, of course, I don't have the lumberjack shirt. It does mean they survive. Wow, 252, yes. Reroll. Let's take some more speed, because that's not a bad thing to have. No. Okay, alloy. Melee, ranged, engineering, crit, minus dodge. Well, minus dodge I can deal with. I'll take the baby gecko because I want to have the chance of just grabbing it automatically. Okay, we're on wave 20. Let's just do it. Let's finish it off. Okay, there's our big boy. Have a good slap. I'm going to keep smacking you with all these hard-hitting weapons. And my very high attack speed. Yes, the ghost daggers have done me proud there. Okay, I'm giving it an absolute kicking in the teeth, aren't I? Look at that. Just got to be careful with the dodge, because, of course, I don't really want to get hit by that string of horrible, but I did dodge a couple of his attacks there, and actually absolutely hammered it. That's another couple of dodges, and again, we're moving in close for the kill. Moving in again. Keep giving it a good stab in. I think we're going to do it. Look at that. There we go. Round has been won. We've unlocked the Claw. Unarmed Precise. Oh, that's an interesting combination. Increased dodge and critical hit chance if we take it. Very cool. And it's... What's that? 15% of that? Ah, so it's based on your attack speed and your melee damage. Very interesting. Cool. Well, that wraps up this game. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you have enjoyed, please do like, share, and subscribe for more odd content. And if you did enjoy, please do leave a comment as well, because I always do endeavour to get back to all of my commenters. And a big shout out goes out to my patrons on Patreon. Hopefully I'll catch you again the next time. The Walrus plays Brotato.